Thank you, Sam. It's wonderful to be here. We've had so many great conversations, wealth managers, asset managers, RIAs, talking about everything. And now it's even crypto and fintech. And that's why I bring in my next guest here to speak with us. Joining me right now, Ric Edelman, founder, Digital Assets Council of Financial Professionals. Thank you for being with us. I mean, everybody talks about what great conversations they have here. They see old friends and make new friends. Crypto in particular, I'm going to start with that, because we saw Bitcoin above 125,000, then below 100,000. It was risk off for a bit. But you did note that we've seen a real interest. This administration has moved it forward. Tell me more why crypto belongs in a portfolio. Where do we stand?
Well, advisors believe in diversification. We understand modern portfolio theory. We recognize that investing is as much about risk as return, and we're looking for ways to add non-correlated assets to the portfolio to achieve those goals. Crypto has proven itself with a 15-year track record that it does exactly that. Portfolios that have Bitcoin are lower in risk and higher in return than portfolios that aren't. So the real question for advisors is, should I allocate, for which clients, to what extent, and using which Bitcoin and crypto products? And the only way advisors can answer those questions is to learn about this, and that's where it all starts with education.
All right, so should they allocate? Yes. Which products, which ones are most popular or seem to be the ones that are definitely in a portfolio? I mean, we always talk about Bitcoin and Ethereum. Is that something people should hold?
And easily arguable, because between Bitcoin and Ethereum, we're talking about 90% of the overall crypto marketplace. So sure, do Bitcoin and Ethereum, call it a day. And the new ETFs that have been around almost 2 years now make it incredibly easy, transparent, inexpensive, highly liquid, easy to rebalance. So yeah, for a lot of advisors, they'll provide the Bitcoin ETF, maybe add the Ethereum ETF, call it a day.
Do you find it to be very telling that you're starting to see, BlackRock and all these other companies now really showing an interest? I mean, we've had government interest with XRP. Tell me more about that. Does that drive everything too? Because when we think of the store of value, people don't necessarily, it's like a herd mentality. If somebody says, oh, it's now bad, go away, when does a crash come or not? That's not likely.
Well, that used to be the concern, and that was because back in the day, and I mean 3 years ago, that crypto was only a speculative asset. But now, with institutional engagement, the advent of blockchain technology, people are beginning to realize that we're talking about massive improvements in the way commerce operates on a global scale. Companies as diverse as Breitling watches to Parmigiano Reggiano to the Norwegian Seafood Association are all recognizing the benefits of blockchain technology and the ability to move money at the speed of the internet, reducing consumer fraud, reducing counterfeiting, improving quality, public safety and health. All of this is creating massive use cases across every industrial sector, and this is what's propelling the Fortune 500 as well as the traditional financial sector to engaging in this. Virtually every bank, brokerage firm, custodian are heavily involved in this. Leading the way is Schwab. And so you're going to see an array of new products and services in 2026, all because the Trump administration has eliminated the Biden-era prohibitions, allowing everybody to engage. This is why there's so much excitement.
And we talk about tokenization too. And I will tell you, I mean, I had a great conversation with Mike Novogratz, who just was all about crypto. And, his allocation is double 100%. Or triple, or right. I mean, he wouldn't say how much he has in there, but you have to figure it's got to be at least 50% plus. Very different than what my Aunt Mary might have, right?
And I wouldn't argue that your Aunt Mary should do what Michael is doing. He's a multi-billionaire, but Aunt Mary shouldn't be at zero. She should have an allocation of at least low single digits, and you could argue 10 or 20%, depending on risk profile and net worth and other considerations.
If someone's younger versus older, tell me about that.
I don't think age matters as much as people think, largely because even a 60-year-old has a life expectancy of 30 or 40 years. So even people that are reaching or approaching retirement should have a significant allocation to crypto.
So at this point now, when we think about the other Solana, Tell me about some of the others that really have had merit, have shown, because as each day passed, people built more trust in crypto and crypto products. Tell me about some of the others that seem to have been gaining some trust.
Well, we need to recognize that the reason these different coins get built is because they're trying to solve a specific problem in business. Ethereum was created because it allows you to create if-then conditions, a contract as to the movement of money. Can't do that with Bitcoin. But Ethereum is slow. So Solana was invented because it's much faster than Ethereum. So just as we have lots of different shoes in our closet for different purposes, we have lots of different coins to achieve different business goals.
It's interesting because you also have a book coming out about saving for college. Let's say I had a baby last week. Is crypto the way to save for college? What are you going to tell folks about how to prepare for college, which obviously costs a lot?
Interestingly, in my book, The Truth About College, it's not about saving for college or investing for college. For that newborn, college will likely be free in 18 years. It's already free in 35 states. Hundreds of employers will pay for you to get a college degree. Certainly the military will as well. So it's not a question of saving for college. It's a question of should the child go in the first place. Half of college students shouldn't be there. 24% of freshmen drop out, only 62% graduate in 6 years, and 50% of college students have been diagnosed with depression. 24,000 tried to kill themselves last year, and 1,100 of them succeeded. So where financial advisors can be of tremendous value to their clients is helping their clients engage with their teenagers to determine, should my kid go to college?
Okay, so life's very different. That's a whole nother topic. Just to finalize with the crypto story, you talk about allocation and what advisors can help with, and something that maybe we don't talk about as much. You have crypto taxation, crypto estate planning, also crypto philanthropy. A final thought on these?
And this is exactly where advisors ought to spend their time. It's not whether you buy Bitcoin, it's whether you're helping your clients who already own Bitcoin. Our Certified in Blockchain and Digital Assets CBDA course, 18 credit hours through Schwab, you get a 50% discount, gives advisors these financial planning strategies to be of value to their clients in the crypto conversation.
It's great to see you. Thank you so much. Another Impact Conference for you. Great to see you. Thank you very much. Ric Edelman, founder of Digital Assets Council of Financial Professionals. Thank you for being here.